in for Key today. Here's what LeBron said at the press conference after the Lakers lost.
It feels like, excuse my language, but that's what it feels like. I came in with the mindset, understanding it was a playoff type, it was going to be playoff type atmosphere, playoff implications and things of that nature. So, I knew that from the jump. We also got a lot of guys on our ball club that haven't played in playoff games as well. That plays a lot of big minutes for us. It feels like a wasted opportunity, obviously, for myself and for our team, and we weren't able to get it done.
It's time for Straight Talk, brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless. So there he is, Chris, talking about LeBron James, talking about the feeling after blowing a – first of all, you're clinging to the final play-in spot, and you blow a 23-point lead.
Yeah, to the team that was behind you. And now you're only one game in front of the Spurs. And if you end up with a tied record, the Spurs own the tiebreaker. So it's not a good place to be if you're the Los Angeles Lakers. But here's the thing, Max. I don't know that I can ask LeBron James to do any more than what he's already done. I mean, the guy set a career record for the most three-point makes in the first half of the game against the Pelicans. And yet they find themselves in a situation where they can't sustain a lead. And we've seen them blow a lot of leads this season, a couple of big leads to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So it's not something that's atypical of this Lakers team. They don't defend well outside of LeBron James. They really have no structure on their offensive end. They don't get easy buckets.
No AD to erase mistakes for people
defensively.
I mean,
I don't even refer to him by his name. I call him street clothes like Charles Barkley. Like, I'm just fed up with Anthony Davis because he's the guy.
Are you worried he's going to slap you on stage one day?
No, let me tell you what I'm not. Max, let me tell you what I'm not worried about.
What do you
that
check?
Actually
AD what was your playing weight, Chris?
Mac, why are you so obsessed with my weight
because
this
you're
morning?
6'7"?
I'm 6'8", 340 pounds, Max.
6'8", 340. Doesn't have to worry about getting slapped on
stage. Put it out there for the public consumption. Now.
I'm not slapping you.
No, I'm just saying.
6'8", 340, that's a big deal.
Yeah, 6'8", 340. But I feel really small when it comes to watching my Lakers because they put performances like they did yesterday against the Pels.
Look, LeBron James is a miraculous player at his age. At any age. What he's doing right now is miraculous. He has not built his career on leading the league in scoring, right? And it does seem to me at a certain point this year, he looked and thought, all right, these guys are not with me right now. I don't have the right team. And thought, I'm going to lead the league in scoring this year. That's what it looks like to me. And he's going to, but the Lakers may not make the play in. You want to know what feels like I'm in the future? I'm talking about like 5 years ago, if you would have said, the Spurs are trailing the Lakers by one game for the 10th seed and the final spot in the play-in tournament, I'd be like, what are we talking about, the year 3000? Like, we're living in the future right now. What's going on? Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. Jay will rank his top 6 duos in the NBA playoffs. Ooh, will LeBron and AD even make the list? It's in 20 minutes. Don't go anywhere. First, we have a 3-time Super Bowl champ on the biggest move of the offseason. Next, Keyshawn, J. Will and Max, ESPN Radio, ESPN2.
The latest NFL.
And will take on the Duke Blue Devils. The Coach K farewell tour has one more stop. The Blue Devils are going to the Final Four.
Keyshawn, J. Will and Max, ESPN Radio, Sirius XM Channel 80, and your smart speakers were presented by Progressive Insurance. Good morning. Chris Canty sitting in for Key. Good morning, J. Will.
What up, baby?
What's going on? Well, I mean, I thought we were St. Peter's ride comes to an end. LeBron James and the Lakers fall down up 23. All these, are they even going to make the playoffs? There are all these things to talk about coming in today.
Play in. I just want to clarify what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what about the playing in the playoffs? So everyone gets sensitive. The season's over, and you're still playing. To me, you're in the postseason. Either way, but there's no way. How do you begin a discussion this morning without talking about what happened at the Academy Awards, which I did not see live, by the way, on social media, 11 p.m. I'm like, oh, God, I got to check this out. And I got to get up at 3:30 in the morning. Oh, my God. Will Smith. That doesn't even sound – at first you think it's a hoax, right?
Yeah.
Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on stage live at the Oscars, and then a few minutes later gets up and accepts Best Actor.
That's crazy. And, Max, just the composure that Will Smith had when he walked up on the stage and rolled up on Chris Rock – You knew this was off script, but you didn't think that it was going to be something that rose to the level that it did because that escalated quickly.
It's assault in front of 1 billion people.
Yeah, what did the five fingers say to the face?
Slap.
That's exactly what Will Smith did, and he had no hesitation when he executed it, though, Jay. Like it wasn't even a thought in his mind that I'm going to pull this back. This is what I'm going to do.
tape, Will Smith, Chris Rock.
We got the graphic.
He's 4 years younger, Will Smith. He is 4 inches taller, outweighs him by a lot. And by the way,
so he's got the reach advantage.
Played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You know what that means? If someone plays a boxer in a big movie like that, it means they have months and months and months of intense boxing training, which you saw when he threw the right hand. He didn't really do a wide arc with the right hand. It came straight. He shot it straight from the shoulder.
Wait, did we have Chris Rock labeled as 5'10"? Put that graphic back up there. Chris Rock is not 5'10".
He's got to be taller.
This is program height. This is what we
taller.
do. His program height, Chris Rock, is not 5'10".
What do you think it is?
He's about 5'8".
No, I don't think so.
No.
5'9"?
No, I think they got it
I
right.
think he's
He's
legit.
next to him.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
6'1".
I don't. You're more like 6'2" than 6'1".
Yeah,
You're
I'm
6'1"
telling you,
and
he's
change.
not
Yeah.
5'10".
Chris Rock, according to Google, which which is the end all be all here. That's the source we use. It says 5'10".
All right, he got
I could
elevated
believe
in his
it.
height.
I can believe it.
I've been next to the man. He's not 5'10". I'm just trying to tell
Maybe he
you.
was slouching, Jay.
Anyway, I'm telling you right now, if that was The Rock on stage that made that joke against Jada, Will ain't walking up there slapping The Rock that way.
But you got to know your personnel, Jay.
There you
and
go.
that's probably Chris Rock's problem because he didn't know his personnel when he rolled up on him with that joke with Jada. He didn't realize that Will Smith was at that tipping point. And I'm telling you, with all the memes from the Red Table Talks with Will Smith and the crying face, at some point you get tired of it. And that was last night when we saw Will Smith slap the hell out of Chris Rock.
Well, Jada has alopecia, and she's made this known before, so I think it's a very sensitive subject. And
Yes.
I love Will Smith, but he was wrong last night. That's wrong, man.
Yeah,
like
sure.
you go up and you handle that behind closed doors. You handle that backstage. You don't walk up to somebody live on stage.
He seemed to be
and
enjoying it
slap
until
him
He
like
was
that.
wrong, Jay, but here's what I will say. When you embarrass me publicly, you embarrass my family publicly, I'm going to embarrass
Yeah,
you.
but Chris, he
the
didn't
whole
seem
night,
embarrassed
the
at
whole
first.
night, everybody had been throwing
he
jokes.
was embarrassed when he looked at his wife's face.
But
when he
Chris,
looked at his
the point
wife's
is,
face and saw she was hurt.
The point is, at
Yes.
first, he's laughing along with everyone else, taking it in stride, good sport, right? When he looked at Jada and saw she was upset, that's when he flipped. But hold on, if the joke isn't offensive 5 seconds ago, like Chris Rock can't control how everyone responds to his jokes. You know what I mean?
Fair, but we're talking about the individual who the joke was made about.
Yeah.
And so, as a husband, I can understand why you would be upset. You shouldn't get on stage and slap anybody because of it, but I can understand how that could escalate.
Also-
Keep your name out your wow.
Yeah, but also
Wrong.
Jada is a public figure. It's a little bit different when, like, and Jada was known as a beautiful woman her whole career, the whole thing, great actress, all this stuff. She's a public figure. That when you enter the public sphere, you take on the fact that you might be scrutinized and sometimes made fun of, right? So I hear everything you're saying. But in a way, in defending Jada, it makes them both not look so good.
I don't think
they don't
it
need
makes Will Smith look good at all.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good look at all.
No,
but I would
assault
say,
in front of 1 billion people
I
is
would
not a
say
good
the
look.
only thing that makes this a little bit different is that it's a medical condition. That's the thing that makes it a little bit different. I'm not excusing Will Smith's behavior because he was dead wrong, but I actually understand the mindset.
And Rock, how about what Rock did? Got slapped in front of 1 billion people by
And
one
kept
of them,
it pushing.
by
Kept
one of the
going.
most
Kept it
famous
pushing.
dudes in the world, and didn't miss a beat, didn't even stagger, kept it doing the hosting job. That's some composure.
Made
boy.
a statement afterwards. He's not going to file a lawsuit.
Yeah.
I mean, just handled it with class.
Yeah.
It's just still wow.
But what it
Man,
said-
by the way, any man out there knows this. If another man walks up to you
Got to fight.
and slaps you,
Yeah.
like I'm not talking about throwing a punch, slaps
But
you.
what's
with
he
open-
supposed to do
it's-
right then
It's
in the
one of the
middle?
most. No, I know, but it's
Disrespectful.
as a man, it's one of the most disrespectful things a man could do to you because he slapped you with an open, and not even with the full palm.
Well,
man.
that's why Chris
The
took it so well.
fingers.
Yeah, I've analyzed this slap a bunch of times, guys. Not only is that from boxing training in the Ali movie, because it's from he wound up a little bit just to open the hand, but it's straight. You see, it comes straight from the shoulder. It doesn't wind up. But because of that, he caught him with the finger part of his hand, not the palm part, which is why Rock took it so well, I think.
Yeah, I think of it more of as a muff. Some people would say a slap. I think it's more of a muff.
Juwan Howard muff?
Kind of like you got muffed a little bit, but you know.
But there was a wine.
I think just my personal perspective on the back. We see it
like a mush, like when you put your hand up on someone's head?
No, it's a muff. A muff and a mush is two different things.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Right, let's categorize stuff.
I got to get you up to speed on a couple of things. But what happened last night, how Chris Rock felt, it's kind of how I felt watching my Lakers blow a 23-point lead to the Pelicans.
No, not like that.
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of how I felt.
No, 23-point lead is not like that.
As a Lakers fan,
who did you want to slap?
No, I felt like I got slapped as a Lakers fan by my team.
Now I get it.
That's how I felt.
Listen, this is Keyshawn J. Willimax coming to you live from above the Heineken River deck at Pier 17, and that's Chris Canty you're hearing in for Key today. Here's what LeBron said at the press conference after the Lakers lost.
It feels like, excuse my language, but that's what it feels like. You know, I came